Guys, in this video I'll be doing the second part of the automatic headlights and BCM max. I'll be installing the wirings from the switch to the BCM and from the BCM to the headlights. Hope you guys like this video. So this is the wire for automatic headlights, wiring 1. You need to transfer this wires to the switch and this black connector. Once it's done, I'll show you, and I'll also be sharing the schematics, but then it differs from car to car. As you can see, I have transferred the wires from the original T17 connectors, the aftermarket connectors. To remove the pins from the T17 connectors, you need to lift up this tab and you need to use this pin removal tool. You need to press this tool till the time you hear a click. Once you hear a click, it's very easy to remove the wire. I'll show you how you can do it. See, you can remove it with one hand. Be careful with this connectors so that you don't damage the pin. This red wire is going to go into this connector. This 4 wires need to be isolated properly so that they don't short circuit, and this fog lamp wire needs to be connected to this connector. Once it's done, I'll show you how you can proceed with. These are the wires for the automatic headlamps, which are now going to be connected to the BCM. As you can see, this pins and the pins over here. I've connected this connector. This one is for the fog lamps, which I'll be connecting with this, and the rest of the wires have been isolated. I've removed the old T17 connector, which I'm going to keep it properly so in case I need it in future. You need to remove the dimmer and then the socket from the dimmer, and you need to insert this wire, this wire in the pin number 3, the empty socket between the 2 pins. To insert the pin, you need to first remove this tab. Once you have inserted the pin, you need to insert this tab again. And it's done. So as you can see, this is the connector for the headlight switch. All the wires on the red connector, they are previously in your T17 connector. From there, this is the new loom. This portion goes to the relay and the BCM, and there is one more connector. So this is the dimmer connector for the dimmer, and I have added this wire. So the loom, from the loom, one part goes to the relay, the 646. There are 2 relays for that, and there is one bridge just next to the wire. So the bridge is used to isolate the original relay, which were used in a dual barrel lamps, and since now the high beams and the low beams are connected via the BCM, we don't need that anymore, and hence one is for the new relays are there for the fog lamps. This is the wiring which will connect all the headlights and parking lights to the BCM. Since in the stock car the headlights are not connected to the BCM by the fuse box, so we'll be this side of the wiring will be connected to the fuse box, and that side of the wiring will be connected to the BCM. So this is the wiring of this wiring kit. As you can see, I have connected the headlights to the BCM via this wiring. You only need to cut 3 wires in the fuse box, which is for the low beam at left and right, and high beam. Once you are done with it, you need to put this clip on the left side of this. So as you can see, there's a socket over there. Now to lock the pins and this cover, and then you can put the fuse box in place. This is the wire. It's like a bridge connection for giving you more S30 terminals, and I have connected the headlight wires, as you can see, this and the white and green one for left and right headlight. So you need to do this, what do you say, and this is for the high beam. You need to do this for automatic headlights, since in your stock car BCM is headlights are not connected via the BCM white and black connectors. The one is the black, the cover of the one which doesn't have the cover is the white connector, and the other one is the black connector. You need to accordingly insert the pins into the white and black so that everything functions properly. Once it's done, I'll show it to you. And here's the fuse box. It's been properly fitted and everything has been done. The fuses, headlights have been connected to the BCM. I have added this wire. This red wire is for the power cable for my rear view flip camera, which I have added a fuse for it. Now I have done the wiring. I've routed the wiring from here and from the fuse box. Now I just need to do the coding and hope it works. So this is the original dimmer or rheostat, whatever you say. See, as you can see, this is the part number for the original equipment. I'll be replacing this with this. What dial is used to control the illumination of the steering wheel, the AC controls and window switches, and this is as usual for the headlight level adjustment thing. I don't know whether there is a part number. Yeah, there is a part number. I hope you can see it. So there's one more option over here where you don't get the headlight level adjustment, but then you'll need to install an AFS, that is an auto level functioning for the headlights. And I'll also show you how to connect this to the new loom and all the wiring after all the wiring modifications have been done. So this is the connector for the dimmer plus headlight level adjustment switch, and you just need to, once I've done the installation, see, as you can see now, as I was not able to record the process of how to remove the switch and the headlight switch, it's just an easy thing. There's one tab over here and then there's a tab over here which locks into this. So you just need to pull those out and this will come out easily. Now I'll show you how to install them. So once you have slotted them, you need to hear a click and it's done. Now for the headlight switch, this is an OEM auto headlight switch. For those who are interested, this is the part number. I was not able to film the process of removing this, but then it's very simple. When it's off, just press it in and turn it right clockwise and it will come out. When you do that, this locks will disengage and it will come out easily. For the process of installing, you need to for the process of installing, you need to just press this in. So as you can see, I'll just pull this wire from here and it goes in and you will hear a click. So now this is how I have installed the dimmer and the headlight switch. All of them are OEM equipments, and also have done the wiring for the automatic headlights. That is also done in an OEM way. So normally, there is an aftermarket headlight switch available in which you get a sensor which you need to put it over here. But since I didn't want to do that and I wanted to do an OEM way, I opted for this. This is a lengthy process and an expensive process, as you'll need the BCM and the headlight switch and everything. But then it's more reliable one, I feel so. But and as mentioned, so there are various options in this. As I had showed you about the fog light relay, since my headlights will not have cornering lamps like the GTI Xenon ones, so I've opted out for the cornering wiring loom, and as provided by the company, my original fog lamps will be used as cornering lamps. Plus, since there are a lot of things, if you wish to put an aftermarket headlights, you don't need to install wires for the DRLs, and there are other things. So it's a personal choice, and this scheme and the BCM coding for the headlights, it varies to car, not exactly car to car, but then the car has to if you want to use the same scheme what I have used it, you need to have the same expectations and the same wiring schematics and original equipment provided by the company. Hope you guys like this video. See you in the next video. I'll be installing the aftermarket headlights, and I'll be showing you how the automatic headlights work and other things related to that, and I'll also be showing you how the dimmer works.